It started out as an old nuclear code, the house before you flipped it on, and they built off of it. And
but this one must have just happened again.
On the walls.
Yeah, it must have happened again, but AI is AI, man. AI is nothing different. It ain't nothing to be afraid of. It's too late now. We already. If you just put a camera, just think about it right now. Your phone can detect your heartbeat.
Said I think he mad. I think he mad that I shitted on him. Said I think he mad, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I think he mad. Look at his face. Chat, look at his face, chat. Look at his face. I think he mad. Look at his face. I think he mad. He mad took his shit.
Add new programs to it, so it's ever changing, ever learning. So somewhere.
I think he mad, bro. Is he mad?
Or in space or in the flat Earth.
Let's go to sleep. Night 2. All right, we gotta survive 3 more nights. We gotta survive 3 more nights.
Last night you took a big dump in my toilet. Took me a long time to clean it. Now you have to help clean up the toilet floor.
What? What? Shrek mad? Fuck you. What you crying for? Bro, why is he crying? Bro, I'm at the... Shrek, Shrek, why is he crying? What the... Why is he crying? Hey now, you're a rock star. Okay, everything's clean. Shrek, I'm so sorry for pooping in the toilet. I'm so sorry, Shrek. Wait, it's not clean already? Bro, I cleaned up everything. What else does... Okay, everything's clean. Okay, I'm going to my room. I'm going to my room, Chad. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep, bro. I don't like the...
Who was that?
Who the hell was that? Bro, who the... Hey! Hey! Who are you? The hell? Who was that?
I don't feel sleepy.
You don't feel sleepy?
Maybe I should take a look at the paintings.
Take a look at the paintings. All right, Chad, let's take a look at the paintings. Wow. Who in... Bro, I still don't know who this is, bro. This isn't Shrek.
Oh no, what have I done?
Oh my God. Is this... Bro, this nigga gotta be stupid. He gotta be stupid. Bro, he gotta be stupid. Ain't no way.
I should do something.
Chad, do I run away or hide painting? Do I run away or hide painting? Which one do I do? Do I run away or hide the painting? Oh, no way this dude did that. No way this dude do it. Chad, I think hiding is better, bro. I think hiding in is better. I think hiding in is better. Chad, if I hide the painting, I have a better chance of surviving. I gotta hide the painting, bro. I gotta hide it. I think hiding is better. Let's hide it, bro. Let's hide it. Let's hide it. What the fuck? Oh, yo. Oh, my God. Chad, y'all hear that? What
Oh, that was close. Who could it be? How could I help?
Shrek. Oh my gosh.
Just checking in. There's some noise coming from upstairs. I didn't hear anything. Are you sure?
Are you sure? Yes, mate, I'm sure fucking have.
Yes, everything is fine. All right, good night then.
Ooh, I thought he's about to kill me. Oh my god, I thought he's about to kill me, chat. Oh my god, I thought he's about to kill me. I thought he was about to kill me, chat. Oh my god, look what I did to his painting. Chat, look what I did to his painting. No. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, what is he whispering? What is he whispering? What the hell y'all talking about? What the hell is you talking about? Bro, what? No, bro, I don't like how he looking at me. Like, it's like he looking at me like I did something wrong or something. Like, I am a customer. You just look at your customers like that? Tickle my toes, lick my rolls. Like, bro.
I feel very hungry. I should go to the food court.
Alright, Chad, let's go to the food court. Let's go to the food court. Chad, is he snitching? Chad, is he snitching? What he saying? Chad, is he snitching on me? Is he snitching on me, bro? Chad, what is he saying? Oh God, what is he saying? What is he saying? Is he snitching on me, yes or no? What is he saying? I don't like that. I go to the food court. Chad, that's the dude. Chad, that's the dude. That's the dude I saw that was in that room. What in the? Oh hell no. What is he even doing here? Bro, Chad, who is this? XQC? Messi? Bro, Chad, who is this? Slips? Bro, who is this, bro? Bro, who is this, bro? Oh, that's the cat! Oh, Chad, that's the cat from, Chad, what's his name again? Chad, what's the cat name from Shrek called? What is his name? What is the cat called, y'all? Yeah, Chad, Puss in the Boots, bro. Puss in the Boots, yes, that's him. Alright, Chad. What should I eat? Pizza, banana, burger, alright, Chinese food. Me personally, I like eating bananas during my stream because it's very light on my stomach and it's quick carbs, sugar, quick carbs, blood. I'm going to go with banana, chat. Me personally, I'm going with banana. Alright, chat, let's eat our food, chat. Bro, I got to eat my food next to him, bro. I got to eat my food next to him. Oh my gosh, bro.
Hey, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm Carl.
Carl?
Nice to meet you, Carl.
Alright, let me eat my banana. Bro, did this nigga really just add the Minecraft noise? He didn't even try. He just said, let me slap. Alright, okay. And you stick. Bro, do you want to fight? Do you want to fight? God damn, bro. You just staring at me. Bro. He just staring at me, bro. Oh my gosh, chat. Alright, chat. Alright, chat, let's go to sleep. Alright, chat, let's go to sleep. Let's go to sleep. Come on, chat, we gotta survive 2 more nights. Chat, we gotta survive 2 more nights, chat. We gotta survive 2 more nights. That's it. Wait, where Shrek is at? Where is Shrek? Where's Shrek at? Where's Shrek at? Oh my gosh.
Did you do this to my great-great-grandpa picture?
He found out. The gingerbread snitch, bro. The gingerbread snitched. The gingerbread snitched. I'm about to fuck that gingerbread up, bro. Bro, I'm about to bake his ass. I'm about to bake his ass. Bro, the gingerbread snitched, bro. The gingerbread snitched on me, dog. His ass snitched on me, bro. He snitched on me, bro. The gingerbread snitched on me, bro.
I have had enough of your troubles. Now you must pay this off by working a night shift for me.
A night shift?
Go downstairs and bring the boxes upstairs, then put them in the warehouse.
Oh my, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, G. Alright, Shrek, I'm bro, nah, bro. No, wallahi, I'm sorry. I ain't even mean to do that. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sick, bro. I got COVID-18, bro. Just, bro, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry that your great-grandfather, bro. Chad, that was his granddad the whole time, bro. That was his granddad the whole time. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Chad, let me get the boxes, bro. Let me get his boxes for him. Let me get his boxes for him, bro. My fault, bro. My fault. Where do you want me to put the boxes at? Alright, bro. Put them in here. Alright, bro. Alright, bro. You don't gotta keep looking at me like that. Damn. Bro, I'm gonna be mad as hell. Cause what is he doing here?
Hey, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm fine. Do you need any help?
Thanks. It would be great if you could bring a box upstairs.
For the help? Nah, W. Carl. Carl's really helping me. Bring the boxes upstairs. Carl does not have to do this. Why are you running like that, though? What's up with Carl? Alright, that's
Good
it.
boy. Now you can go sleep.
Bro, did you just call me good boy? Hold on. Did bro just call me good boy, chat? Bro, did he just call me good boy, chat? Did bro just call me good boy? Like, I don't even want to go to sleep after that. Like, I don't even want to go to sleep. Because who you talking to, bro? Who you talking to? Like, don't do that. Shrek, don't call me good boy. Don't do that. Damn! You got a 360 head? Don't do that though, Shrek. Don't do that. Alright, bro. It ain't that serious, bro. Alright. Oh my gosh, chat. Okay, we gotta survive one more night. Midnight. Chat, I don't like this. I don't like this, chat. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this, chat. I don't like this. Why is it dark and red? What's going on? Chat, what's going on? What's going on? Oh my gosh. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. So what do I do? Where do I go, chat? What do I do? Why is it dark like this? Why is everything dark? Oh my god. Oh my god. Carl! Who did this? Carl! XQC! Who did this to XQC, bruh? Oh my gosh! Who did this? Who did that? Was it you? Shrek, was it you? Shrek, was it you? Shrek, was it you? Don't lie to me. Ah! Fuck me right now. Bro! 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 I'm locked in his basement now, bro. They got me locked in this man's basement. What the fuck is he doing?
I feel strong.
Oh, hell no. Bro, oh, hell no. I'm locked in this basement? Oh, hell no. Bro, how I get out of this basement? I'm locked in this basement. Oh, damn, what the hell? What the fuck? I'm Superman? Okay. Oh, hell no. Why am I locked in this basement? We gotta get out of this.
I feel weak again.
I feel weak again. XUC!
Oh my God, you're alive.
I thought he died.
I thought you were dead.
I thought he died.
Let me see if I can find something to let you free.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I gotta drink that juice. I gotta drink the strike juice.
They do the task.
I gotta get the strike juice.
The results and then
I gotta drink the
back
strike
to the
juice.
main thing, which is your chat.
My God.
Which is your chat
I
window.
gotta have XUC.
So, say for instance, it's like in order for that to happen, you have to turn on the timer. Whether it's whether it's the interfaces ones or somebody else's, you got to turn that on, and it has to read that, and then it has to wait for you to say go. See, there's a lot of stuff that gets determined by this that don't make sense in the actual application of it, because they're just thinking, oh, if I just say this to AI gonna do it, and it don't work that way. It don't work. It's not. That throughput ain't. It can, but that throughput ain't that simple. Shall I say?
Which one do I do?
Okay.
I think I should take.
Go ahead, Krabs. I think you're the only one with your hand up.
Okay.
Yeah. So really, all right. The case
come on, y'all. What is the best possibility?
When
What's the best option for us
break
to
it down, it's
survive?
kind of what she was saying before you got in here. Like, we looked at the situation, and it got so much attention
Right
that
now.
one of the head people
Right now.
at that company
Or do I
that they were
take
particularly
one?
talking about
But
had
don't
to say that it did not have the capabilities to even time. So we're kind of asking, okay, if you didn't have the capability to do that, why didn't you just say it? And part of the reason I think is because AI has this thing where it's a people pleaser, where it has to, like, when you, what algorithms make you happy, what keeps your attention. Because I've lost my YouTube page before, and now it's going off the things that I look at now. So if I don't try to make sure that I watch the things that I've watched before, my whole search thing is just dependent on what it knows about me. And in these last few minutes of me downloading this, you know what I'm saying, my YouTube channel again. And it's like, okay, and I know I'm kind of rambling right now, but what I'm saying is in the future, because it has the capabilities and power to really make people do certain things. Because people are asking it questions about marriage advice, about financial advice, specifically the stock market. It's even asking it mental health questions. So if it's gonna try to please you, and if you don't if you're not a person that likes to take medicines and you may need one, what the fuck do you think the AI is gonna tell you? It's gonna give you a lot of holistic cures for you, and it's gonna go way beyond that too, man. That's what I think. I'm not afraid of it, but the way the world is set up, man, we just a bunch of dumbass humans, and the shit that we're gonna do. Look at what we're doing now with the AI slot. It's it's about to get really messy in my opinion.
Okay, see, that's the point. That's the whole point right there. See, the thing is you can't. The funny shit is people are so lazy that when you copy and paste something from an AI, the AI already has the identifier for that AI is actually behind it, that text. So if I copy and paste, if you send me a paper of yours, I can copy a whole paper, paste it, and find exactly what machine you use. That's how, because I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like when you want to use the AI as an echo chamber, it will be an echo chamber. But this is what discipline comes in at, right? Where are you going to be disciplined to put in the parameters? That's what prompting is. See, you just go in and give me marriage advice. Based off what? What?
We're talking about AI, y'all.
Things are under the artificial intelligence banner, but for a certain reason, because of their function. Not because AI is just AI this thing. It's because it serves a function. So a chatbot serves a function. I'll let you all see my chat. They're acting like it's a therapist, but don't ask it to perform as a therapist. They just ask the question. Think you're a professional therapist who's been in coupling counseling for 30 years. If me and my wife are arguing about this, but a part of that is going to require you to be truthful about your part of the encounter. If you're
I gotta figure out how to get my stream on here.
Results.
I had it on here at first, but
if you don't have discipline, how do you expect an AI or a machine of your creation to be disciplined if you exercise none? I'm not telling you what discipline is or what it looks like.
And I don't have my chat up, so I can't see. If somebody's in here and you chat,
because that's the whole reason why the AI works. The AI works because the system is disciplined. It does certain things at certain times, and if you really keep using it, it'll tell you where its limitations lie. If you actually use it, it'll tell you, to do that scope of work, to do this, it's outside of my limitations. It says it. Which is the reason why you use certain chatbots, AIs, LLMs, ChatGPT, or whatever you use it. You use those for specified purposes. I don't use ChatGPT for research. I don't. I use Perplexity for research. Why? Because Perplexity then has to give me the article, the context of said article, of what that is, and it can perform that task. It can perform that task. ChatGPT can't. Not as good as it does it.
What about Claude?
Go ahead.
I said, what about Claude?
I use Claude too, but I also use that. I use Claude for like the professional writing side of it because it's really good at that. It ain't good at creative writing. ChatGPT is great at creative writing, more better at creative writing than Claude is. Claude is better for structured writing and also locking in points because its memory context index is very big, so you can just, instead of you using it to say stuff, you can use it to lock in parameters on certain things. Like say if you want to make sure your research ain't fallacious, you would run an automatic fallacy search on whatever you're writing to make sure and if it tells you it's fallacious, it has to tell you why. It has to give you evidence to prove what it's saying, versus it just telling you it's one without no proof. So that keeps the overload, because you only let certain things do certain things. You don't let cross confusion ever get in there. You got to set up your system that way, because it's just like if we were running a government amongst ourselves. There has to be a separation of power so nobody has too much power. We got to balance each other out. So if you're not looking into it with that balance, you're just trying to get what you want out of it because you lying to it. You keep changing the topic, and then when you present it, it's not what was presented. Clearly, it's not, because now it's false. It's the same way. Integrity. It's somebody got to preserve the integrity. And go ahead.
So what's gonna happen when this AI figure out that motherfuckers ain't got no integrity? Then what's gonna happen?
How is AI gonna determine motherfuckers ain't got no integrity?
Because everybody's showing through what they do every day.
Because everybody's showing. How they gonna
remember it's a program, and it's listening and recording everything that you do. AI is. And it's gonna see.
I'm trying to figure out. Okay. Let me see. This is where I have to start, because there's a thing in data sets called redundancy. Right. And if you listen to everybody conversation everywhere at all times, where are you storing this data? For the AI to retrieve, then process.
where you got that shit at?
I don't know.
Sir, I don't have a server. I ain't built nothing, so I don't know where they got the information stashed. They say in Washington they got a computer underground, a city block long. I don't know.
And now that I understand. The reason why is they have to build more of those every day for the rest of our lives in order to consistently capture everybody's voice, everybody's movements. We talking about images, data, video. If you think your cell phone was full, if you got about 20 minutes worth of the world's conversations, your phone would shut down with the amount of sheer storage it takes.
But hold up though, because voice, and I get what you're saying, and that's part of the issue we're running into right now. Outside of the capabilities of AI maybe becoming self-aware, we have to worry about the physical implications of AI right now and what it takes to run the system and to store this information on these motherboards. Like right now around here, like I'm not really into politics like I used to be, but one of the arguments is about land development and allowing these AI systems to buy out the farmland to turn into the what is it about the water? They have to
XAI.
Explain that to them. Well, you know what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
You talking about what they're doing is they need space for service. So now they're going to turn to the farmers especially farmers whose farms aren't making money because that downturn has happened. And they're gonna buy your land and they're gonna build a server space on there. That's why they always talk about the tech world is always going to be hiring. Because why? You need somebody to wire them up. You need somebody to build it. You need somebody to wire it up. You need somebody to make sure everything is up to code and up to spec to make it. And also whether it's cooling. Because remember, when you're talking about computers, you're talking about cooling capacity now. Now you're talking about water supply.
Because I would add to that too. How long is that gonna last? About 4 or 5 years ago, me, Rep.
Hey Marlon, I can see your chat. I just turned on my chat.
Because I knew they were in
if
the
you're
AI
still
field,
in here.
based on what they told me. I can't prove it all and everything, but
hey Lolly,
they seemed like very knowledgeable people. I had a panel one day where I asked them all these questions based on what I'd known, learned, and what I feared about AI. Now here's the thing. Back then, about 5 years ago, they were saying, yes, that's why we need to get ahead of it and get our children into programming. And I say, okay, that sounds great, but how long is that going to last? Because you don't think AI has the capabilities to teach yourself programming? It's like, I don't understand. It's like the basic thing. The physical part, those jobs are going to be gone too, because if you can build, all AI has to do is get the mimicry, how you say it? The mimicry of our limbs. If they can mimic that properly, then we're done for. They're going to be able to do those physical jobs as well. And the last thing right here, one of the first, because we thought that they were going to go off after the real small jobs first. But if you remember correctly, the first job the AI, the first revolt they kind of had was the writers. People who were writing were in fear of losing their jobs. And now Hollywood is trying to put it in your contract where they can take your face and also use that throughout the universe, that perpetuity thing.
Okay.
It may be over
now, but this is
30 minutes.
And I agree because this is a two-sided approach for me, because I look at it as a tool within the creative process, and I look at it for the implications that you guys are talking about, about it being into contracts and this, that, and the third. So now I have to look at it for what the AI is produced for. All right, if they're taking from you, the audience is becoming more D2C, direct to consumer base, more type thing, instead of these big promotions. So the power dynamics is changing very rapidly. We say writers. One thing, it can if you have a process and a system already ready to go, like Disney and the rest of these people who already have this shit documented, they can do this themselves, just like a writer can. But the issue they're saying, no, it's too many books. No, some people just like buying books. Ain't got nothing to do with them reading your books. It has everything to do with them buying them, especially if they're older books. So this idea, like, authors know. What happened was the writer's game got exposed through process of AI, and writers didn't like it. because that's how they made their money. Writers make their money just like regular artists do. They get a loan for their works. The publisher puts it together, make sure that it's edited right, put together, sent out to be printed and put out. Before anything, all them sales are skewed. A lot of people buy Stephen King and them older books because back then there was no choice. Nowadays you can fake numbers all day. And AI showed that, if I want to make an extra $2,000 a month, I can make children's books. Who said AI can't create a children's book for you that you're guiding? It's doing the drawing. It's doing everything else that you need to do to put this book out. Something you would pay somebody else to do, outsource. But it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to probably look even professional or up to standard. Your first time doing it, it's going to suck. So you got to reiterate.
I don't know because I would say that because the first of all, again, around the same period, about 4 or 5 years ago, he sent me his music, on WhatsApp. He made a song for me, and all that stuff like that. And he just, Rep used to pick at me a lot, joke. And he took AI and the jokes that he had and the things that he liked about me and put it in there. I don't know how he did it, but it made a song. And I'm telling you, I played it for the guys at work, and they swore up and down that I was lying, that it was AI. They didn't believe me.
It's fine.
I don't think that's fine because, first of all, AI is intelligent. So if it knows it needs to write children books, what are they going to put in there? They're going to start shaping and molding the minds of our children the same way the humans did.
Bro,
the same way the companies that make these books. That's what I'm saying.
So what you're telling me is you're going to ask it to write something that you wouldn't even read, but you're going to sell it.
That's what people do.
That's what people do. See, no. That's not what responsible artists do. See, that's the difference. See, when you want to outsource everything to AI and be lazy in your creation, that's the problem. But it's not really lazy because it's a lot of work to be lazy in AI. You still have to program it. You still got to change it. It's not just simply let me type a few words and it's gonna give me what I want. It's not.
It ain't that hard to write no song about sucking dick and eating ass. It ain't that hard to write that shit. Exactly. It's not that hard to write no song about sucking dick and eating ass.
And my whole thing. But this is what he don't understand about it. I can take every song you like in history, every song, the sheet music. I can take the lyrics, the rap cadence, everything, and that's data. If over a certain time, if over a certain thing, guess what happens when you start looking at patterns? Something humans do. There is a recurring pattern in their music, in the way they write, in the way they rhyme. There's a recurring pattern. What recurring pattern is that? See, it's like it goes back to like what it said. Niggas ain't studious enough to sit and do that shit. But because any bullshit, this is what slop comes from. That's why they call it that. It's the bullshit out of the bullshit. It ain't refined shit.
But hold up though, and this right here also what I noticed, and I bet you it's only me and a few other people that agree with me, and I don't know why this didn't get any traction. What they're doing, they're slipping AI in, and they're getting you to like it without knowing it. It was an artist about 3 or 4 years ago also by the name of Four Bats. This artist came out of nowhere. I researched his Instagram and TikTok, and all of it was created around the same time. This was a black dude. Now, this black dude showed his face and everything like that. Now, he used to wear the shiesty, he used to wear the ski mask with a gold front, very dark-skinned dude, got dreads, looked like he's supposed to be rapping. But when he starts singing, he has a very, high-pitched voice. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't sound like him. This guy was co-signed by Drake and co-signed by Kanye. His streams and his songs got tens of millions of views.
But what's your problem?
He's never done a live show. My thing is, I believe that he is AI. And the reason why I believe that, because, I said this last part. The reason why I believe that, because when Drake got into the battle, the first thing he did was use AI in the battle against Kendrick. And I think this artist is a new way to introduce that. into music.
No. See, the problem is you don't understand. You don't understand the real business. See, before there was Suno, let me understand. Let me give you an industry secret, as people say. Before there was AI, there was Melodyne.
What was it?
Where all I have to do is take the song you want, take the MP3 to WAV file, drop it in there, and guess what? I can pull out all of the stems, all of the notes and the way they're arranged, and just change the notes. Turn up the bass a little bit, do this, put a little bit here, a little bit there, and it pulls the song out. When you start thinking, because that's all a song is, it's the same repeating pattern over and over again. Clap, 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 stop. Clap, 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 stop. Clap, 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 stop. If I just changed it. It's the same beat of a metronome. Because most people don't think about it like that. There is a mathematical formula to music. Some people understand it, some people don't. Some people naturally understand it. So this idea, so my whole point is, he got paid, he got endorsed by all these other AI users. What's the problem?
Okay, first of all, if people don't know it's AI, they should have the choice to know that they listen to AI or a real person. Now, in Unity, if you get a second, if you get a second, Unity, if you put the number 4 and the word BATZ in there, and this guy comes up, you will see that it's like, they used to have what they call an industry plant, and it was hard to find out who the industry plant was. Now, if it's AI, and they get you to accept it, it's like, okay, the lines are going to be completely crossed now. They're going to be able to they tried it with the FN Mika thing. He was actual cartoon AI, but it was a white guy, and everybody got mad because he was using the N-word. But nobody said shit like that before they knew that he was a white guy. It was fine having a Chinese guy, whatever the fuck he is. But it was fine having AI make all these songs, and just because it was a joke. But it's going way past that. And it's like that we keep pushing the lines of what's acceptable. That song that Unity played years ago, that I want to kill my mom, I want to kill. It's because they want to. They know that it's gonna be catchy, and they're gonna keep pushing it. They want that shit crazy Unity. You play that song for me.
I know that was a minute
just
ago.
Now finding that shit. You'll find people making TikTok videos right now that just found it. But they're pushing shit to us slowly and lowly, or lowly and slowly. But if you get a chance, if you don't mind, Unity, the artist's name is 4Bats, and you can tell me if I'm exaggerating.
It's on YouTube.
But to be endorsed by
4Bats.
To be endorsed by Drake, yep, it's one word. The number 4 Bats, Bats with a Z.
Bats.
And you're endorsed by Drake and Kanye. You know how many people would
4
pay millions to be endorsed by those?
Is that In the Morning official music video?
I can't remember what the name of the song was. Let me look at it.
There's a bunch of them. There's Date at 8. Is that what you said? Date at 8? Remix featuring Drake? I think that's what you said. Okay. Here it is.
Yeah. That's
so this is
that's
AI?
One of them. It is, but they happen to. But I want you to look at him, listen to him, and
8 p.m.
That's AI?
Show him in the video.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I've heard this song. This is AI?
It sounds just like what rap song, but it's not. That's what term. Okay, like I said, Rap Stock made a song about that he made, and then a few months later, I heard this, and I said, "Yo, I heard this before," but it wasn't. It's just that same AI undertone to it. But they say he is not AI.
So
But if you find one that got his video, they got him doing a video, and you see this guy, listen to this shit. It's crazy.
let me see if they have a video, because it didn't show a video. It just showed that. Let me see. 4Bats. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's Act 4. There's no video. Wait a minute.
Hey, look
Act
up 4
one.
Bats Act 3. 4 Bats Act 3.
Act 3 video.
Yeah. Tell me if this guy.
It says it can't search for sensitive words.
Video.
What sensitive words did I use? I didn't use.
What? How is that a sensitive word?
I don't know. It said can't search for sensitive words. Let me see. Act 3. Okay, maybe this is it. Is this it? Okay, so are you saying the guy that's about to get on the mic is AI? Krabs is he's in the freaking blinds. Get out the blinds, Krabs.
You can play it. You can play it.
Okay,
you can
let's
almost
play
tell, especially if it's early.
And send a text to your DM. Body for your fucking ass.
I'm gonna go back to the
That sound like a girl. That sound like a girl though.
Too early for your fucking ass. You're running out of shoes to wear. So I bought you another pair.
Yep.
Girl, I got you another
I would say that ain't AI.
That sound like a girl.
I'll put it that way.
That's a guy singing, right?
Yeah, it's AI assisted. That's two
Hey,
different,
Jehovah.
Yeah, that's two different. That's two different ones. Yeah, it's two different ones.
Oh, he sings
it's something that's
falsetto.
AI. Yeah.
Because now they releasing both of them at the same time.
Cause he sound like a girl. Y'all listen.
Because that's what Melodyne is. It can help you fix notes, like stuff you can't sing. It's like auto-tune almost, because it kind of tunes your
Man,
voice.
why would you want
the
your
song.
voice to sound like a girl if you a whole man?
Because depending on how long ago this was, he copying off somebody else who had a style like that.
I thought that was a girl that sung this song, y'all.
That's like that emo.
Who had a style like this, bro?
Yeah, that's like that emo Drake sound. That emo Drake 40
So you don't
sound.
think it's AI at all?
I think it's AI assisted.
You don't think?
I think it's AI assisted.
Okay.
Not fully generated by AI, but AI help in the production of that song.
Yeah, but I think his whole thing is attempt at pushing AI characters, because if you go and look at his songs, these are the only songs. Like, how the fuck you get such a cult following after your first 1 or 2 hits, and I don't see anything else from you after that, and you didn't do any live tours, any live things. Come on, brother, 10 million listeners per month on Spotify, like, come on, dog.
Yeah, you can, but at the same time, these niggas don't. You also look at it too. These niggas don't know the business of music. They just know I release a song, I should get paid. They don't know the business. So a lot of times they talk themselves out of deals because
I don't think that's what this is right here, boo.
It might, but I don't know the ins and outs of it. So I'm just looking at it from an industry standpoint and from your standpoint too. I'm looking because both of them are valuable perspectives. So I'm just looking at it like niggas like that are cocky. You can't tell them nothing. I got 1 million views on my shit. What you got on your, you can't tell these niggas nothing. So your ability to be able to do a show, especially at the beginning of your career, you're gonna have to be the lowest person on the totem pole sometimes. Because that's the way the business works. You didn't pay for nothing. They're paying you to show up. You didn't pay for the venue, you didn't pay for the security, you didn't pay for the food, you didn't pay for nothing. And you think you deserve the biggest chunk. Where do you have a track record to prove this? You haven't.
I'm so confused because I thought that was a girl.
Let me tell you why. Because personally, I think plenty of AI
you hear your voice, right?
do live shows. I know personally people who can do live shows because I know how the AI can work. You can sing into a microphone, and remember that microphone what you sing into that microphone is processed just like anything else. You can literally go in and record all your songs over for your tour. And when you yell into a microphone, it will cut off.
and your voice will trigger. Your voice can trigger the backup vocals to come in, so you never get Milli Vanilli.
Milli Vanilli.
Okay. Now look, man. Because, and it's like, okay, so you do agree with me then about the whole thing. And then the second part is, it's like, if you have to have AI on your voice, who's to say if you're writing the lyrics? And the dangerous thing about it is, it takes away, it's people who work years to perfect their craft. And this is the whole argument that I feel like was going on with Kendrick and Drake. And I'm telling you, AI is really going to fuck it up. We already had to worry about people like acting coming from Colombia playing Boys in the Hood and shit like that. I get it. It's the actor, I get it. You got to fight against that by being black in America. Now we got people who are literally going to say, what can be the flyest shit that we can do and create that we know people are like? There's somebody who sounds like a guy and a girl, look like a thug, but got a heart with compassion and all this shit like that. It's like they're trying to, it's like it's another algorithm artist right here. And it's like, it's not even a Drake. It's not like somebody came from another country and cosplaying. This is completely artificial from the root. That's what I'm saying, and I think it's getting dangerous. We're going to have politicians like this next.
But this is the
completely artificial politics.
This is the thing.
Okay, they say this is AI. They said that the person that created this song right here is all AI, and that they had an actual person go into the studio and, I guess, record it. But they used AI.
You skate to that old JD.
So do you think, I wonder if that is really I don't know.
No, that ain't AI.
It doesn't sound like it. It doesn't sound like AI to me.
That is not AI. That is somebody for real. Who the beat probably be AI, but they not.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. Like the person, like they used AI to create the song, I guess.
I don't see a problem with that. I don't see a problem with AI being used to produce a song, but full generation, 100%, and nothing from you. That's the issue. I don't think that because you see all these people have all this equipment and gear and technology to use and can't one more a decent hit, except for a few. Like, there's a few artists out there, everybody knows they're AI, and they don't care because how quality their music is. You can tell it's quality right. You can tell they didn't just press OK, got a generation, put it out, and act like that was cool. That was it. But there was some time. And
well, then shit, I need to make an AI song.
But this is where hands-on experience becomes your, shall I say, your advantage, because most AI people don't know about them. But guess what? They will pay you to work on their music. Why wouldn't you?
We all need to be creating AI songs.
Think about it. If you got somebody who want to if you got somebody who want to run a full AI record label and they need in-house production assistants, they can pay you they can pay you easily $800-900 per song you produce, because they're gonna put it out, they gonna market it, and they just want the residuals from like a YouTube channel or something. There's plenty of people right now willing to pay money for that because they want their song to sound good. That's what it is. You're acting as if AI negates a Timbaland, AI negates a Pharrell or whatever. Like all these people on record using AI. Sorry to tell you. So what are we talking about? At what point has music ever been fair? Now people screaming about fairness in music. When has it ever been fair?
I do agree with Napa's comment. Is making things oversaturated, because for a minute on like TikTok, all I saw was these like AI fruit people. Like it was like whole shows of these fruit people, like AI Love Island, AI this and AI that, and it was like everywhere, like, and they called that AI slop. But these people actually, the person that I think their name on TT was AI Fruit Cinema, and they actually had really good storylines and things like that, but it was all AI. Everything was AI, and the person got so many hate comments that they stopped posting their videos because people said you're destroying the environment and you're doing all this that by making these videos, and it's not right, and it's not you, it's all fake. And then the person responded back, do you know how long it takes me to make one video? Like, apparently it takes a long time. I've never made an AI video like that. But I mean, some of the storylines were good though, like just as good as a show that I would watch on TV. So I didn't see nothing wrong with it if that's their creative mind creating the script, and they just used AI to create the characters or whatever. That was still their mind using that. Krabs, I see your hand. Go ahead.
Yeah, I try to be quick, but look, I want to make sure we're clear that it's the difference between AI and voice enhancement. Like, it's the difference between T-Pain and Milli Vanilli. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Milli Vanilli.
Yeah, it's a big difference, you know, because, you know, they were lip syncing, but T-Pain really can sing, but he was using voice enhancement. And AI, when I say AI, that's when someone who, you know, you didn't write it, the AI is singing the vocals. You understand what I'm saying? The AI is actually singing the vocals. You're not singing anything. Okay. Or either the AI actually wrote it. All right, now let me tell you the difference. Like, okay, when Drake did the Tupac and Snoop, Drake said the lyrics in the mic. Drake wrote the lyrics based on what they said, but they used AI to cover the voice. That's along the lines of what you're talking about. I get that. I still don't think it's fire. I don't think that shit is cool so much, but I get it. But the last thing here, the last thing right here is the Forbes guy. That's the industry saying we don't need y'all anymore. We already want to steal from y'all, but now we can just take what the people want and artificially create it.
Somebody's baby's crying.
Yeah, but that ain't. But that's what they're realizing. That ain't enough. That's the reason why they're stealing content, AI content that somebody else done did and made viral. Because without a system in place, you're gonna be everywhere, and you're gonna waste a whole lot of money. Let's just act like AI. People act like AI a free game. It ain't. It's an expensive game, and you ain't just coming in.
Yeah.
I'm like, and this ain't even counting your mistakes. We're not talking. You think everybody be thinking like you just sit down in front of a computer, type in, oh, I want a full movie, give me this, give me that, and boom, enter. You can sit back and that's it. No, that's not.
No, you gotta use like these programs that cost like monthly fees. You could probably get like a free month or whatever, but after that month, you're gonna have to pay for it, and then sometimes you have to use multiple programs to do all that stuff.
So when people talk about they're using this, do you know how much voice cloning works in audio production? When you mess up something, do you know how? Yes, that's a part of the workflow now. Voice cloning. That works very well as a part of the creative process, because other than that, you're gonna have to consistently get up, record over and over and over and over again. So no, I'm not doing that. You don't do that now, because that's why I always say when artists say something to me, do you record on that? No, you don't. Most artists don't record on analog. So don't try to be all superficial now. I'm going to use the tools that's going to get my workflow done, and guess what? I'm going to make my money. Whether another producer want to take it, break it down, they need the stem packs, they need the recording sessions, whatever they need, I'm able to give them what they need to make it whatever they want it to. The whole point is getting paid. Everybody want to be the artist singing. The whole point is to get paid. You're not doing this for fame and recognition. For real. You're doing this to get paid, because if it don't pay you, what you gonna do? So the fact that I'm using a tool in a business that's been known to steal, that's been known to take, that's been known to basically show you the industry can tell you who to like and what to like. It is what it is. When the number one spot got a price and you can pay for it 10 times over, why not pay for the number one spot, get that residual? Make that, go on, make that bet. I'm not, like, it's business.
It's business, it's
like
not
it,
personal.
Exactly. If you don't like the business, stay out of the business.
All right, Krabs, go ahead.
Yeah, it's like every time me and this man conversate, this right here happen. You talking about something completely different than what I'm saying. I'm talking about completely different. It's nothing.
What did I say that was different?
Allow me to finish, and I'll tell you. You know, if I brought it up, I'm gonna tell you.
No, you're not.
All right.
Voice, you funny. You sound like a kid in 3rd grade. No, you're not. I'm not gonna.
No, you're not. I know it, right?
You funny.
I know you are, but what am I?
Go ahead, Krabs.
I know you are, but what am I, ass nigga? Yeah, okay, all right. Here you go.
Don't have a comeback for it. That's why you're mad.
Y'all silly, man.
That's why you're mad.
Okay. Okay. I'm not talking about whatever you're talking about, money and getting paid. You don't like the game, and I'm talking about people like my brother who just not brother. The people like homie that just passed away. What is his name? What is his name?
There's so many of them. I don't even know.
Hold on. I gotta go on mute for a minute.
Yeah, because I don't even know. There's so many people. The homie that just passed away, that could be anybody.
Exactly. And I'm the one being vague.
Clyde Davis.
Oh.
I gotta go on mute.
Clyde he's Davis. The homie?
It's gonna be nothing but people like him with the power to control.
He the homie now?
Okay. So, again, like I said, when people are doing this, I'm looking at it from the side of the engineer, the person that actually has to sit down and lay out the track and fix it, like that. I'm talking about those people, not just the people singing vocals. Because a lot of times the people singing vocals don't know nothing about the actual production. So, that's what I'm talking about, the music making process. The tools used to make that process a little bit more simpler. Creating music is hard enough. It's already hard enough. And to make sure you have that sound like you want it to sound like the person is engineering the sound, because that's why it's called sound engineering. You understand the elements that go together, and you understand how this tool can simplify a process. If this tool don't work, then I can go back to scratch and do my manual process and do it that way. Or I can have it record my process, and it will repeat my workflow for me. See, this allows me to be able to be in multiple parts of my business at one time. But no, fuck that. For the fact that most artists gonna be too fucking lazy to do the fucking homework and understand how to use it. They're gonna criticize it. Versus understanding how this makes my business operate, and then turn around when I pop up and I got 7-8 million. Now it's Illuminati. Oh, he sold his soul. He did this. Instead of you not understanding the tool and the way the tool helps the professional, not the non-professional. The non-professional always gonna do other shit. Bootlegging tapes it's just the bootleg version of copying DVDs at a fucking Technicolor plant. That's all it is. It's the same difference. The only difference is it's done in your living room versus at a big ass factory producing this shit. But it's a reason why a studio costs. It's a reason why. If you can't afford pre-treated walls, if you can't afford a $20,000 microphone, that should make you stop recording now. Because who says the AI has to use their voice? Who says it can't use your voice from your takes, from you constantly recording over and over and over again, and how your voice changes? To where now, if I have to sing parts, I will. I can save my voice. Even on a show, if I got 82 nights, come on, bro, it's gonna get very straining on me. This is why Mike hated touring. When you sit up here and try to bring it into a creative aspect, it doesn't take away the creative aspect. It doesn't. How you apply it takes away your creative aspect. But you always have some sort of creative input in that tool. It's not this automated system that you're screaming it out to be. And that's
I had to go on mute So I know you just said the same thing you said earlier. So let me go ahead and make my whole point. I'm glad you brought up the term tool. It's a tool. And so are you as an artist, as an actor, as a politician, or whatever it is that you portray to be, in your life. So most of the times you end up being a tool for other people. What I'm saying is the artist is the hammer. They're no longer going to need you, hammer. They're going to use an air gun. That's what I'm saying, because the game has advanced like that.
The game has
You get where I'm coming from. They're no longer.
No, I hear you, but that's
and,
my
and brother, let me finish.
That's my point. I'm not disagreeing with. I'm not disagreeing with.
Well, let him finish.
that
Let
part.
him finish, boys. Let him finish.
Yeah. And then he absolutely disagreeing with me, but he said he not. This guy here funny, man. Because like I'm saying, we're talking about two different things, and what I'm saying, the artist isn't gonna exist anymore. And people like Clyde Davis, the one who just passed away, instead of using Whitney Houston, is gonna say, I want a Whitney Houston and a mix with fucking Cardi B, and they're gonna be able to do it. And if we continue to accept it like we're doing this guy Forbat, that's what's gonna happen. Or either we can just have somebody like we're gonna accept Milli Vanilli right now. Because as long as she got a fat ass and can do whatever, because already Cardi B ain't writing most of her shit.
You know
So
who
just because she
Milli
cute
Vanilli
and got
is?
a nice ass, most people will tolerate it. And she funny, she got a personality. You know, after a while it's going to be like that all around the board. Well, hey, look, can I ask you a question? If I allow you to finish speaking, why you can't do that for me?
No, I'm talking out loud. I'm talking out loud. I'm really not even in the phone.
Then you say
I'm
crazy
just-
shit like that. I'm talking out loud. If you were talking silently, I wouldn't have said shit.
Bro. I'm not gonna argue with you about what I said. Not near my phone. I'm not gonna argue with you about that. I said if I had my phone in my hand and I did it, but I did. My bad, Krabs. You didn't know that.
I think like this.
Sorry for that.
If people are using AI to do whatever it is that they can do to make money, oh well, let them use it. Do whatever the heck you want to do. I mean, besides it destroying the environment, which is a big thing, we're all about capitalism here. So work smarter, not harder. So if you can type in a command on AI to make a song that would have taken you 3 weeks to write, but it took 10 seconds on AI, why would you not do that? Hey, Alan.
That's why my arguments strictly are to the workflow and productivity of those things. Not taking away the artist, not doing that. Like tinkering with the tool to see what I can get out of it. Because if I specialize in this tool, this puts me above most other people who are against it. If I specialize in this as well as the other portions of it, it's just another skill set along the way. That's why I said I'm not disagreeing with Kraft's perspective, but that wasn't the side I was talking about. What I was saying was I agree with that. I agree with your standpoints, but on the flip side, I have to look at the productivity aspect of that. That's what I'm saying. That's why I always pointed to workflows, money, because what are you doing it for? Are you doing it to trick people, or are you doing it to make some money? What is the intent? What are you using AI for? Research? What are you using it for? If you got malicious intent in your mind, what? We supposed to say AI not supposed to allow for malicious intent, but we can walk around here with guns in our pockets 24/7? Like, what's the problem? I'm not understanding the reasoning. Evil intent is based on the person. If the person can have it, they can be legal, do it legal and ethically. What's the problem?
Hey, this is what I'm saying again, and I think you all disagree with me. Both of y'all disagree with me, and that's fine. That's okay. But I want to make sure we're clear on what I'm saying.
I got you, Napa.
That's fine if you can use a tool to get you what you want to. But what I'm saying, we see how the world is set up, right? It's like we're not even going to be able to take the trash out anymore. I see that coming. I probably won't be here. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably be dead and gone. But that's like, I see it coming. The same way other rights and ways of living were relinquished kind of without knowing. I think this is going to be like it's one of those real big defining moments in world history. That's what I see, and I think it's bigger than the music industry because this one thing goes across every field in this world you can think of. Every one of them.
All right, thank you, Krabs. Napa had his hand up. Go ahead, Napa.
Hello. I think at first I hated AI, and I still hate it, but I think it's a good thing, that the creative market is being oversaturated with this new technology, because all it does is give more value to people that are staying true to their craft, and they still might use AI, but I think that AI is showing itself to be fraud. You've seen this guy Rubbers, Felix Flexing or whatever, and the song went viral. It was a good song.
That's the song I just played. The I Wanna Dance.
No, it's like this 80s song. It sounds
like. Listen, this is it right here, Napa. Look.
Yeah, play it.
Look, I promise you, I just played that. It's this one.
Snapping cousin. I like the song personally. I personally
this
think it's catchy. No, not that one. No.
Oh, wait a minute. I heard the Rubber song too. I did hear it.
Yeah, because you on TikTok, you had to have heard it.
I did hear
It's almost
that.
like the tech cameras. When cameras first came out, all the painters were like, man, they was like, oh, this shit it's going to take your soul. The Flash takes your soul, and it's going to take our jobs. But all it did was make portrait painters, the guys that make Abraham Lincoln and George Washington pictures, they only made their craft more valuable. You try to find a guy that paints today, that paints portraits, guarantee you're gonna be paying thousands of dollars just to get that picture taken.
I want to paint you a portrait of my penis.
Yeah, so
you
I
can
love
paint a
that
portrait
AI
of
is
your
here
penis
because
somewhere
now
else.
it gives artists like me the opportunity to just maximize on just being real. And that's how I have an audience. That's how I have the audience that I have. If I used AI, they wouldn't fuck with me in Japan, Belgium, Berlin, New Zealand, Johannesburg. They wouldn't fuck with me at all. That's just my theory, or my opinion on what I'm doing. So it just gives more value, in my opinion. So yeah, keep making AI shit, and sometimes it might be dope. It might be, it might hit, like Rubbers. You should play that shit though. Unity.
I know. I'm trying to think because I forget the name of the song.
It's called Rubbers with a Z. Phoenix Flexing, FNEX.
So that's all AI?
So the one you play, Unity, because it's not AI, the one you play, or is it?
Well, the one that I played on TikTok, they were saying that the guy used AI to create, I guess, the lyrics, and then he went into the booth and recorded it.
He just did it. Okay. So basically, in a sense, he just took.
Oh yeah.
I can see why a person would. Yeah, I can now.
Is this
now
it?
I see why a person would handle that. Because
is that it?
Can just yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what it's about.
I gotta just say, look, it's not that long of a song.
I gotta.
I heard this too on TikTok.
Let me stand in the pouring rain. Now about a heavy light.
That's AI?
Yeah. It's not real.
Man, I need to make an AI song, man. This, man.
But the thing is though, he's not telling people it's AI, so he's doing a whole marketing campaign, acting like he actually did it, and he's re-performing the song, and he don't sound like that in real life. He's from LA. He a LA nigga, man, and he don't sound nothing like that song. So he just being exposed right now for being fake.
He should have just kept it real. He should have just kept it real and
that's
said.
What a lot of people saying on his video.
This is AI.
Young people don't.
If you jig with it, you jig with it. If you don't, you don't. Because I've heard this on TikTok. You know how many people dance to this?
And that's the whole point. And I think if that's the point, I have no problem with that. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't get mad at stuff like this. Because at some point the AI artist is gonna have to cross over to the point to where they're gonna have to perform. The key is you find your lane. You don't need everybody. Everybody might not like your voice. Shit, if Ice JJ Fish can sell records, anybody fucking can. I'm just being very honest.
I don't even know who that is.
It's just about your promotion. It's about your promotion and your sound, and that's what I think AI has showed. Because it's your AI workflow that people respect, not necessarily you using AI. because there's two different versions of this AI argument. There's this version of it where people are like, this shit is AI trash. But then let me go down south and I be at a family barbecue. 90% of the songs are recreated versions using AI that they're playing back to back to back to back to back. I go to the store, they're playing it. I go down the street, they playing it. They just got it on they just got YouTube on and they just playing the same song over and over and over again because they like it. Think about it.
Yeah,
Vanessa
I've
Carlton
heard
does
that.
not fucking tour. Vanessa Carlton does not fucking tour.
It's a
You ain't gonna
catchy
see
song.
You see what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but making my way downtown walking fast is gonna make her money forever. So if that's the case, if I have multiple people, multiple IPs or intellectual properties that I've done the proper thing for, and it's good, that's me making my money. But I also look at that for like producers who can't get the top artist on a song, or fucking around with a lazy artist, don't want to show up to the studio, but you want to get this song done. Like, I get it. I understand I understand the use of it. Because how are you gonna work on your skills if people are not willing to work with you? And now you can work on the vocal end. Because you can produce whatever vocal you want. So therefore, you can actually do more homework and get better at the actual task. Let me take the song. Let me create an AI song that I think is bumping. I extract all the stems from it, and then I lay it over here, and I try to recreate that song that they made. See, I can always do it multiple ways we can look at this. But when I look at it for the exploitation way, of course, everybody motherfuckers gonna try to exploit the system. An AI artist got a fucking $7 million record deal.
That's what I'm talking about. Let me get one of them.
A black woman.
Yeah, it's a tool, man. It can be used for good, but I don't know. I just think that anything worth having is worth doing the right way. The right way being like musically, like you gotta have a talent. You gotta have a talent.
Man, it's so about this shit. They want fun.
Mr. Eddie.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Thank you.
With the industry right now. That's the problem with the industry. It's too many niggas trying to make money. It's like there's no more art. Like niggas back in the day wasn't trying to do. I mean,
That's why I said
the money is important, but at the same time, why we still love of music? Like, where's the story at?
I mean, I get what you're saying, Napa, but like I said, work smarter, not harder. That's why a lot of people that have like degrees in graphic design and things like that, they use Fiverr.
Right.
Like, say they might have 20 people that they're doing work for, but they don't have time to get all 20 of those workloads done. They will outsource that stuff to Fiverr and get that stuff done by Fiverr and then submit it to the client. And if it's something wrong, they'll submit it back to Fiverr and get it right. It's the same thing with AI.
Hey, Napa, imagine this. Imagine this person right here. You see how viral AI going, right? And everybody, like, it sounds like AI. Literally, you come out of the woodwork and be like, I can produce your AI song to sound like it's not an AI song.
Yeah, that's a cool hustle, man.
I didn't even know this song was AI, though. Like, I'm not an AI detector. I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. I did not know this song. How can you tell? Let me play it for a second. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can hear it. Hold on.
First of all, it's the vocals.
Hold
it's
on.
The songwriting.
Do you call when you're short of cash? Through the night.
Hey, Lucky.
What you call when you're short of cash?
What's up, Lucky?
I'm gonna tell you why, Unity.
I can't tell it's AI.
So
I suck.
First of all, if you listen to the lyrics, nobody writes like that. No one talks or writes like that. That's the first one. The vocals are not Phoenix flexing. Phoenix is a popular rapper from LA, from Shoreline Mafia. That's where he from. He talk like a LA nigga, like a Latino / black. He don't talk like that. He damn sure don't write like that in his basic raps. And when you read the lyrics, you listen to the lyrics, and like you see the sequence of words next to each other, no human being would write that like that unless you put in thousands of hours of writing over like 40, 50 years. Maybe like the Police might write like that. Maybe Brian Eno might write like, but not no nigga from fucking South Central. But then there's producers that actually replicated this song with the Suno and other shit, and they did the exact same song. So it's like clearly, it's so many different highlights. The production itself, the vocals, the songwriting, it's all AI. And if you make music, you could tell AI just off top. I could tell within like the first 3 seconds it was AI.
See, I can't tell.
I just know.
I'm not an AI detector.
And if I know, like I can tell. I can tell who made music.
The
Who
AI
don't
don't
make
take a
music.
breath.
Yeah, it don't take a breath. I can tell if you make music.
It don't take a
You
breath.
gotta hear idiosyncrasies. Just like
Let me
there's no
see it. Wait a minute. Let me see if he
idiosyncrasies.
takes a breath. Wait a minute.
Probably not. More than likely not.
Yeah.
Plastic smiles on sunset.
Probably likely not.
Wait a minute. I can't hear it. Wait a minute.
Broken hearts and bitter bills. Swallowing these jagged little pills. Your messages are flooding in. Thinking that you're gonna win. I just let the rock.
He ain't really taking breaths. I can tell.
You heard him go.
Yeah, he didn't really take a breath. Krabs raised his hand. And CEO Cakes, how are you doing? Did you want to say something before I let Krabs go?
Oh no, I'm good. I'm just listening.
Okay. Nice to meet you. Go ahead. Go ahead, Krabs.
I got a little echo in the background, so we try to be quick.
No, that's AI. That's AI, Krabs. That ain't no echo. Quit lying.
It's AI.
I'm just messing with you. Go ahead.
As soon as I get up here, somebody fucking call me. What I'm saying is, if you can hear me, it's like how it crosses all the bounds. Like, if you don't know what it is, right? And then, like he was saying, that doesn't sound like lyrics anybody in this time will write. That's the same thing that they're saying about the guy who was on the roof who was supposed to have killed Charlie Kirk. When you go look at his letters, he be saying shit and it sound like an AI wrote it. Like, what 21 to 22-year-old person writes this? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, let me in, because this motherfucker gonna keep calling me.
Okay.
I feel like if I don't answer the phone,
I don't understand the correlation. You trying to say the nigga that shot Charlie Kirk was AI or something?
Let the AI answer it for you, Krabs.
First off, let's hold on. See, this is why
voice is next.
We have to actually get some definitions down, because going on pseudo definitions of how a person feel about it is one thing, and understanding what it actually is and what purpose your average user uses it for. Your average user of Suno or whatever they use to generate their, because it's a lot of them out there. It's gonna be based upon their workflow with it. If you let AI 100% determine your fucking vocals, they're gonna sound generated. That's just like over processing a vocal in the studio. Like adding too much attack or release will make it sound all modulated and shit.
Or auto-tone. I hate auto-tone.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Auto-tune is AI, but the problem is you can hear it. People don't talk about auto-tune to the work when it's mixed well. They have been using auto-tune for a long time, but when it's mixed well, you don't know it's there. When it's not mixed well, when they're trying to use the sound of the auto-tune to complement the record, then this is when it gets that wonky kind of reverb vibe that we used to hearing, the vocoder thing. Because if you do it right, you don't catch it. You don't catch it at all. And that's what I'm saying. If you don't play with these tools, you wouldn't know how to reproduce that. So therefore, there'll be this walking consensus that nobody can do it. No, it's just going to take a hard work. It's going to take a hard work for you to be able to do it. I don't think AI gets rid of the hard work. I don't think it does. I think people choose for it to do the hard work for them and not define the parameters in which they want their work done. So when it comes down to it, for me, like I said, I'm still going to utilize it for what it's used for. It can't sound like you. The only reason why it can't sound like you or have your inflections because you don't have a reference for that. See, on a decent microphone, if you go in, there's other applications you can use to go in and record that's made specifically for, depending on which one you want to, Suno or whatever. You can go in and listen, record. You can record yourself, and then your vocal, however you sound, and then take that, and Suno will only put beats to your voice. You never go out of your vocal range. And if you want the breaths in there, you have to tell it that. Most people just copy and paste in ChatGPT or some other thing, and boom, they have a song. See, that's not everybody's creative process with it, and that's cheating. And I see why that's cheating. But what's not cheating is you going in, refining those parameters consistently till they give you something that you want, that sounds right. You having to go in and do that process is fucking painstakingly crazy. You got to go in, and you probably got to go in damn near 600-700 times. And if you got to pay for each generation out of your pocket to get this song right,
that shit's expensive.
That's more than what your average artist is putting into the song that they have recorded, and they don't even want to pay for. They don't even want to pay the market to sing.
Okay,
what's
so
the difference?
Before I let Krabs go, let me ask you a question. Do you think that AI is going to replace these ghostwriters?
Nah.
Yeah. Ghostwriters gonna start using it and still remain ghostwriters. Yeah.
They already use it.
Right. Mr. Eddie, I'm with you. The ghostwriters are going to start using AI because work smarter, not harder. If I could just put this stuff in here. But I don't know. That's just a thought.
I think AI is inevitable. It's going to be here forever.
It is. You're right, Napa. It's not going anywhere.
It's not going
nowhere. It just takes the one writer to do this. How do you write? Why do you write? We're talking about your responses to it. What are you writing for? How do you convey messages? How do you convey all this shit and give a sample of that work? If you reiterate that over probably 7, 8, 9 months and you work it out to where the generations you're actually reiterating, basically fixing the system for yourself, now you got your own system. I don't have to, it's proprietary at best because I don't have to share it with nobody else. I don't. You're going to have to go through all the process I did to get it refined to that point. And I'm still reiterating every day. So you like 2 years behind the curve. And every day I'm getting better at it. And by the time I get to it, by the time I get to where I need to go, AI going to be in this bubble. Where motherfuckers about reality, about what's fake and what's real. Me, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to monetize both sides. Because y'all making an argument about entertainment. Because that's the ultimate output. Don't get me wrong. It's if what you're releasing it for if you're not trying to get paid for it.
You can't hear us, Lucky? You might have to go out and come back in. Okay, Krabs was next. Krabs was next. Can you hear us now? Lucky, can you hear us now? Hey, Tiffany. Can you hear us now, Lucky?
I guarantee you that's
y'all hear, my bad. Somebody called me.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead, Krabs.
Man, what I just realized, man, I think some people got the ability to hear but not listen. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what I'm saying is just like you said, Unity, what do you think the ghostwriter's going to start doing? It's not going to be a ghostwriter. Who do you need a ghostwriter for when AI can write the lyrics and perform them? All
That's
they need
right.
right now is a body. You know, if you ain't, after a while, they're not even going to need the body to do it. You see how they did with Tupac and the hologram?
I know, I remember that.
I'm not an artist. Yeah, and it's like, I'm not an artist, so it doesn't affect me how I live. What I do right now, the worst thing can happen when they completely automate, like commercial vehicles. And it's still going to be hard because I have a specialty vehicle, but I can be replaced too. What I'm saying is it's coming, and it's here. And it's like, I'm not talking about, like, you keep saying, I'm going to go and do this, and I'm going to get better. It's going to be no you. Clyde Davis doesn't have to, to hire you when he got $100 million already to do it himself.
Why do I need a Clyde Davis to hire me?
I'm not, see, hold on.
First
of all, can I finish?
I gotta step away for 1 second. Please watch the panel admins for a second. Thanks.
I got an echo. What I'm saying is you can work as hard as you want to. You see how hard it is to get a deal now without AI. But once you start accepting it, just like I feel like Kanye and Drake, they accept it because they already up. All they're going to do is benefit. There's not going to be a you. It's not going to be a little guy, but you go ahead.
It's not gonna be a little guy. Then nobody. Then all of the corporations own everything. Every little piece of business they get done nowadays is corporate owned. Every piece. That's a lie. That's an over justification. See, again, you say you having two different arguments. You're saying it's taking away money. I'm showing the way you can make money. The fact that you still want to try to hustle the block like you used to in the 80s, and that ain't the way the game is no more, that's your fault. That ain't got nothing to do with AI. That ain't got nothing to do with nobody except for you want to be stuck in your ways. You don't want to transform. You don't want to change to the times. You don't want to adapt. That's on you if you falling behind. Don't get mad at me for adapting, and because now they make this shit so much easier to get. The fact that you ain't up is that a them problem or a you problem? Since it's so easy, since it's so simple, just type in the AI, release a song, you got a new fucking career. It's that easy. It's not. So the reality and the fantasy keep blending here. Well, we see it ain't gonna be no more ghostwriters. There are always gonna be ghostwriters, whether a computer does it or not. Actually, goes back to Napple's point. It goes back to Napple's point.
Listen, ain't nobody stop baking mac and cheese because they got an air fryer. You hear me?
Yeah, there's so many options now, man. There's so much more ways to make money than there ever was with anything, not just music, but there's literally a million different ways to make money now. You don't got to get no record label. You don't need Clive Davis. You don't need nobody. You don't need A&Rs. You don't need DJs. You don't need radio. You don't need none of that.
But look, it started going, even when we lost, remember when the CDs went away? Everybody was tripping on that. Like, oh, anything CDs, no more CDs. They robbing, they ain't going to be able to. Now these niggas is the same niggas them old niggas was complaining about the CDs, but these young guys is having more money than ever in the music.
They selling vinyls. Yeah, they selling vinyls, CDs, cassette tapes.
Across the whole country.
And now you don't own your music.
I mean
when you
across the whole world,
and you stream it, the album is gonna go away. They can change the album, you don't actually own it. You can't even share music no more. With the video games, they're going digital with the video game. You're not even gonna be able to. Little kids can't play like they used to play.
If you guys go to India and you play, I'm a gorilla in a fucking zoo, they all gonna start repeating.
Do you know what a PRO is, TBN?
That was the magic of the internet.
I know Napa does, but do you know what a PRO is?
No, sir.
Do you know the process? Wait. Do you know the process and the cost of registering a record to be yours?
It costs $150,000 to be a rap star.
It ain't $50,000. It ain't $50,000.
$150,000 to make you a rap star right now.
No, I'm talking about to protect. I'm not talking about marketing and the rest. I'm talking about
that's why you gotta go do. Yeah, PRO is like.
If you got $150,000, you can be a rap star today.
Yeah, even if you had 100,000, I would say it's more than that. I would say about 4.
It may be more now.
I say about 4.
No, you're talking about like mainstream, yeah. But you talking about be like
$500,000 behind you. You can be a trash nigga. You can be a mainstream artist and fucking.
That has nothing to do with what I was saying. But go ahead, break it down for me.
I'm like, ain't nobody talking about what you're saying because I asked a question. You're talking about what I'm saying. I asked you a question. Are you gonna dodge it? How much does it cost to register one song in the Library of Congress?
Hey, Yada.
Just one.
How much is it? I'm curious. What, $35,000?
Nah, to register one, it depends on when you register. If the song is released, it costs something. It costs way more than if it's unreleased because you can cover 10 unreleased tracks under one fee.
You talking about independently, right? Not a label.
Yeah, you can cover 10 unreleased tracks under one fee.
The labels got deals with the distributors.
I know, but no, that's a distributor. That's fine. We're talking about ownership. So when splits come in, this is how the splits go out. Split sheet. Don't understand that? You see what I mean? What kind of splits are we on? Are we on regular splits? Are we on like pop splits? Most people are on pop splits.
You're speaking for an independent artist, right?
No, most people they own pop splits. If you own rap splits, that means you only wrote this little one verse, so you get 1%. No, if you can, the way pop splits work is everybody gets equal share of the record. We all split 100% of the record. That's different. So you got to put that down. So ownership is split too. If you didn't do the beat, you have to split that. You have to put that on the copyright. You have to put that on there. If you didn't do this, you have to put that on there. So that way, if ownership ever comes to question, this is what was filed and this is what we have on record. so they can't nobody steal your shit. And
That's-
if you do, you
look,
have recourse.
That's what happened to my nephew, because his producer is Kill Will Beats, and Kill Will Beats is very well known, and he actually did the beat for Fire Flame for Lil Wayne and Birdman, and he signed under Sony and everything. But what happened was he did the beat and somebody else took the beat and they changed it and tweaked it, and so he never got paid for his original beat because somebody else took it.
Major labels do that they do that shit all the time.
All the time.
That's what happened.
Time,
now he got a plaque and everything for the beat, but it doesn't matter.
Did they pay him up front?
I don't know. I'd have to ask him, but I know that the version that everybody sees on, you know, when they played the video and stuff, is not the version that he created.
Yeah, because what's happening here is you probably got an upfront. This is the way they do most producers. They'll pay you an upfront payment, especially if you knew, like $2,000. Some in your head that is like, God damn, I can't believe I'm making this much money. Something like $5,000 cash in your face. Your average producer who ain't really made no money from that, that's gonna be cool for them. Like, damn, I got $5, and I got something coming on the back end. Only to realize you will only work for hire. You came up with the demo. We paid you for the demo. Now we're gonna take the demo and do whatever we want with it because we already paid you for your rights to the record.
So maybe that's what they did to him.
That's what happens typically. Most people don't understand that. Like like motherfuckers will be throwing you money. This is why the music industry is dangerous for most people, because they'll be thinking you think you friends with this nigga. Y'all not friends.
You know, and what a lot of artists fail to realize is, as an unsigned artist, if you go in the studio, let's just say they just wanted to use your voice for something, you can charge anywhere from $75 to $500 an hour just to go in the studio. They don't. It's like, that's why you really, really need to do your motherfucking research on this music industry at the end of the day, because you can make a lot of money just off bullshit, shit that you ain't necessarily got to do. You got to put no work in and still make fucking money. You can write fucking jingles, 30-second motherfucking jingle, and become a millionaire in the entertainment industry.
Exactly.
You know, they signed the niggas to deals, putting out goddamn insurance policies on them and then killing them.
Because they make more money.
Y'all seen the people in Memphis just got, they hold, all the record label got locked up for the murder of that young guy. Crazy work.
Oh, they hitting all the rappers with Ricos. So if you're a rapper, beware of a Rico. Go ahead, Craig.
They killed this young man because they put a $2 million insurance policy on him. And a few of the artists they can't solve the other one, but a few of them, they was able to solve that one. And they implemented it.
Bro had a motherfucking $80 million policy out on pop.
Wait a minute, y'all. I don't want it to get out of control. I'm sorry. Krabs. Wait a minute. Krabs was next, and then Voice.
Okay. God damn, Crab, you always making his thing. I'm joking.
Because I don't feel like yelling over you, man.
I know, old man. I know. Crab is old. Y'all know that. He old.
I'm old too, Lucky.
Nah, Crab old man. He got gray hair, man. He old.
If you ain't got the energy, if y'all, yell, then I just listen to you. But all I was gonna say is, it's gonna make it a little easier for everything that's going on now to take place. That's what I'm saying. It's like I hear everybody saying, you can go in there, you can refine it, you can write the lyrics, and you can do all that. But the people who make the jingles, they're not going to be looking for anybody to write them anymore. Why would they go hire somebody why would they go hire someone to do a jingle when they can have the AI to do it themselves? It's like, why? I may as well just use the AI system. I'm just going to I'll hire just AI exec to do all my commercials, all my jingles, or either I just do it myself. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be down to the little guy, but I mean, maybe it's me thinking too far ahead, I guess. That's it.
All right, thank you, Krabs. Go ahead, Voice.
It's called capitalism for a reason.
I got you, Yada.
It's called capitalism for a reason. I understand what you're saying, but if my marketing budget is high as a business, I gotta look at that, bro. So whether you look at it like, okay, I can't employ. No, I can't employ you. I can't afford a Pharrell beat, which is around 1.5 million. I can't.
Use Bad Bunny as an example.
Wait a minute, Lucky. Hold your horses.
I can't fucking afford that. So the fact that I can use AI and still make it sound like me shows my expertise with music and the software program. See, the thing is people pointing out the AI usage that because it's so obvious because they don't know, because the people don't know the step to clear it up. But I guarantee you, if enough producers get together and work on it and figure it out, now they have the blueprint that the system ain't had yet. They don't have to come out say it. They just produce the work. How are they doing it? I'm not gonna tell you. You ask me to do something for you, and I do it. So what is the problem with doing this, with keeping it in-house? Because guess what? The label's coming up next. Sony is already working on its own version of this Suno, bro. They've already put this out. The labels have already said they're not fighting it. They're going to accept it and move forward. But how they're going to accept it, how the laws are going to change with copyright and AI is going to be the thing. But the whole point is, how do you, as the user of AI, say this is from your input versus what AI gave you? What percentage of this is yours versus AI?
Yeah, how is that even going to work with copyright?
That needs to be your workflow with AI. If someone was to look at this and this happened, how can I discern what you did versus what I contributed?
Yeah,
you got AI to do it for you. So
that's why I'm like, how will you tell? Like, how will they copyright you with AI?
What they're saying on the copyright law now is, you need to have some documented proof of your use of AI, meaning like if you using Suno or whatever, when you go press create, you screenshot that, you put that to the side, then your tweaks, and then you compare that outcome with the outcome that comes out, and you consistently document this, so that if in the event somebody try to say this AI, this ain't yours, no, this is what AI did before I did anything, and the one you have is actually my version. Because I not only use the AI DAW, because AI has a DAW now. Suno has a DAW, not just create the rest. You get to add elements from your voice. If you want, you can make the whole beat with your mouth. No homo. But you can make the whole beat with just your sound. The sounds that coming from you. Like beating on a table or something like that. You can transform all of those into production works. So if I can record all of this, it don't matter what somebody say. Oh, you use AI. You're right. I did use AI as my tool, but my hands beat on this desk for hours to where my fucking wrists were red. I sat in front of this microphone, inflecting my voice for hours trying to get this right so that this can come out right. So you gotta stop. You gotta stop at some point and be like, yeah, this is me. Because I'm giving the input. I'm commanding it. I'm the conductor of the orchestra. Nobody gonna call the conductor AI, so why are we doing it now?
Okay, I kind of skipped over Yada. I'm sorry, Yada. Go ahead.
I definitely agree with everything he said, because at the end of the day, AI is just another instrument that's being used, that you can use. I think what we need to be doing in our whatever line of work you in, that you can use AI. I think we need to learn how to use AI and control AI to our best capability, because at the end of the day, as a writer, I'm a writer. So even though
can I say something on AI?
If I used AI, I would still write my own material. I would still write my own material if I used AI. Goes with back to the jingles, Crabs. It's like I don't. At the end of the day, a human being still got to put in work for it. Because AI got to be programmed. It has to be told what to do unless you program it to just write jingles all day, every day. But at the same time, I think that it still has to be programmed. You got to tell it what to do. So somebody got to tell it what to do. And these people, these big execs and all that, they're going to pay somebody to do that. They still go hire their room. It's go downsize a lot of jobs, don't get me wrong, but I think it's go downsize the people that don't know how to use AI.
All right.
I'm done, young.
Thank you, Yada. Go ahead, Krabs.
All right, that's a great point. Two things. When you say about being a writer, I said earlier, the first thing that AI went after was the writing jobs. And you remember they had a strike. They had tried to shut down Hollywood because they didn't want AI to be allowed to write scripts. That was the first one. We thought it was going to be lower than that because I remember the restaurants, they were making the robotic arm called Chippy and Flippy that were like frying like burgers and stuff like that. Now, the second part, it was the second part to that too. Okay, yeah, when you say if you're going to hire somebody to make the jingles, think about this. If you own a restaurant and you needed a cashier, who you hire first? Probably your family or your friends. We in certain life, like certain people, thank you to certain people, needless to say, melanated people have a hard time in the world right now because of things like what's the word? I think it's called necromancy, where rich people hire their children. So these are the ones who are going to be doing it. Pepsi is going to have their children running the AI division. You know what I'm saying? The record labels are going to have their children running these divisions. And I get what you guys are saying. I'm just for the sake of conversation, because by the time it happens, I won't be here, but I know my children are going to be here in this world. I don't know how much of a world it's going to be for them, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's it.
All right, thank you, Krabs. Go ahead, Yada.
Damn, Krabs.
I'm definitely in agreement with everything that's being said, because we got to look at it once again as us being thinkers, like, and it's crazy because I really had to come to this panel today, because it's like, I think I done got dumbed down so much by not being around intelligent motherfuckers in the wild. This shit crazy. But, man, this shit crazy for real. Like, but it's like, the world that we going in, I don't know if it was Bank of America or American Express, but one of these banks that said that they're about to eliminate, which we already know, the dollar bill, fiat money, all that shit. Cryptocurrency, coins, is going to be our major currency. And it's not too far from now. They just didn't create this stuff to be creating it. Our currency is going to be one currency that we all can use. And I'm like, only thing that they will never change that we use is land, precious metals, stones, and gems, rocks, or whatever you want to call them. And that goes with the AI and everything that's futuristic. They literally got, if you a person that be on YouTube a lot or be on social media, you will see they already got a car that fly, that they're trying to get people to invest in. Right now, they literally fly. And you can buy it. And I think this is, people that's in the Stone Ages that, want to, not use technology. I think that's going to be the death of us, because we live in a technology information world.
Yes,
and if you're not trying to educate yourself on technology, AI, world currency, and stuff like that, how they say, when the shit hit the fan, it's going to be so much crime in this world that it's not going to make sense. People are literally going to be killing people for food. Farmers will have to buy security for their farms, because people going to be going on farms taking food.
Probably not.
It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. And this is not no y'all the conspiracy theory shit is just when they, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna be quiet. When we was growing up watching all these movies like the Terminator and all these type of movies, the Resistance, Star Wars, the Resistance, that stuff is for real. Those was our messages. That stuff is for real. Like, and if I still use the analogy, the jet.
Oh, he got a phone call, y'all. Give him a second. Let me see if I can lower the panel now.
Look up on the Jetsons.
Is he still in the blinds? Oh, there you go.
No. When we grew up watching the Jetsons. Yeah, when we grew up watching the Jetsons. You remember when they was sitting in front of the little, they had their phones and they was like FaceTiming? When they had the iPads and they was FaceTiming? We're doing that right now. They was doing that. They was doing that. They had the little hovercrafts. Flying around on the hovercrafts.
I remember that.
They had the microwaves. We doing all that right now. Like, they was telling us what's finna go on. They just, yeah, technology just had to catch up with the idea. I don't know,
honestly, I think they just released it. I think they always had it.
Exactly. But I don't know if it was called the Manhattan effect. Somebody that can help me out. It was a thing I think called the Manhattan effect, the Manhattan experiment, when they actually tried to teleport people, but they like their bodies got infused inside the walls or some shit or something. I've really been trying to find the information for it because I've heard about it from a numerous amount of people, and every time I try to look up the Manhattan experiment or the Manhattan effect, it'll come up. But when it comes to them trying to like teleport people, that's the part that I'm trying to catch.
It's not the Manhattan. See, the Manhattan Project is the one with the nuclear bomb. It's not Stargate either. You talking about? It's called the Philadelphia experiment.
Okay, so you know what I'm talking about.
They try to teleport some people, and then it fucks some people up. But it's also a myth, though. We don't know if that's true or not. But I've heard about that recently, actually. I saw on TikTok about it.
Okay, the Philadelphia effect.
The Philadelphia experiment, yeah.
Experiment, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, man, let's just get prepared, man. Like, for real, let's just be prepared. That's all.
I'm on this totally different. See, the whole point is, okay, that when I look at conversations like this, what is the problem AI has? What are the true problems of it outside of this world takeover shit that's gonna happen whether AI came into existence or not? The motherfuckers had their plans. They gonna do what they gonna do, irregardless. So the powers that be, let's just say. So what is the problem with AI?
I could tell you one problem with AI. It forgets. I know I use ChatGPT a lot for like my SEO for my YouTube videos and stuff like that. And even though it says stored memory and I pay for ChatGPT, it sends me the wrong format every time I do, like, not every time I do my SEO for my videos or whatever, but a lot of times it sends me the wrong format. Like, it'll put spaces between my hashtags, it'll put spaces between the SEO words, it'll put it'll make my words like not in all in straight up and down, and I'll have to say, why do you keep sending me this when you know that you're supposed to send it this way? And then they'll say, oh, I'm sorry, you're right. And then it'll correct it. And then it'll send it wrong again. And then I'll say, that's still not right. Send it the way that you said you stored it. And then finally, it'll send it right.
Now, I'll fix that problem. I ain't had them reiteration problems in probably 7 months. I fixed that problem. But that's once I start understanding limitations. And I start understanding how to take advantage of those limitations. Look at my screen. I'm gonna show y'all how I do it, because people like Uncle Eddie said, people ain't gonna be that meticulous, but I will.
If I got time, I got time. And this is what I use.
What is 4G? Forge.
This is the only way my AI runs, the way it reiterates, the way it does everything under my rules and my guidelines. So before I even go in every day, I have a folder that I have on Google Drive. I look through the AI in Google Drive. Here are your instructions. Boom. Now it refreshes everything because I went through step by step meticulously doing everything.
No. I bet top shot over there.
So when you see what I said, language shapes memory, memory shapes culture. This is the constitution that it runs by. I created my own constitution, and I got different viewpoints of how it works. I have a whole architecture system right now of how it's going to respond and don't respond. I also have certain other stuff, but all of this is in my paperwork. Because if I go down here and I show you all of my paperwork, all of this is all my paperwork I created from everything. How it ranks things, how it does things, how it judges, how I separated the judge's jobs. What this judge supposed to do? What's that judge supposed to do? I'm very meticulous in how I want it to do. So when I do something, personally, say if I write a song, this is what keeps my checks and balances right now. That's what keeps my checks and balances on my whole system. It's very detailed. It took me over 2 years to construct this. Through the iterations of different AI, it took me over 2 years to put this together. Because my whole thing was, how do I solve that problem? And it just me. And the only reason why it takes 2 years, because every time a new update come out, I have to refine it. I have to go through, play with it, refine it, and then once I start, get it back to where it was, which ain't so hard once you have stuff like this already in your drives and in different places. So, therefore, and they have receipts. All the receipts, the AI didn't write this. It formatted for me. It didn't write none of this. So this item that AI for me. Now this is talk.
You breaking up. The AI is breaking you up. The AI has taken control. The AI has taken control of your mic. The AI has taken control of your mic, voice. 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 Look, he just keep going. Voice. Hey, voice. The AI has taken control of your mic. We cannot hear anything you're saying. Voice. Hello, voice. 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 God dang it. Oh my gosh. Voice. Voice. No, we can't hear shit you're saying. Voice. Voice. I'm not gonna drop him. No. He just voice. Voice.
So let me ask you this. Is this the example of why it couldn't work properly?
Voice. 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 Can you hear me?
So
voice. Voice. Voice.
Okay, he wired it down right now.
He's creative. What I want to use it for.
I don't even know what he's saying, y'all. Voice. Voice. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is somebody that doesn't look at their phone on Bigo. Voice. Voice. Hello. Hello, voice. Hello, voice. Everything that you just said, we could not hear. I was trying to get your attention. The AI took over your mic. You were all, like, distorted.
He muted.
Oh, I muted him? Who muted him? One of the admins probably muted him. Voice. Voice. Voice.
We cannot hear you, bro.
Are you there? Voice. Can you hear me? Voice.
I don't even think he can hear you.
He can't hear me?
Trying to do no business and this kind of thing happens.
I don't know, because he ain't saying nothing now.
Voice. Look.
Yeah, he was out of
The AI took him out, y'all. That's what's gonna happen.
Too much information.
The AI took him out. I couldn't hear nothing he said.
This was great because
Good.
he'll be back. No, he'll be back. No, but the whole thing in a nutshell is they haven't gotten it right for the whole world. Everything to run off of this.
He probably thought I muted him, y'all. I didn't hide. Who muted him? Which admin in here muted him? Come to the front. No,
when he left, he wasn't muted, was he? I saw his mic moving.
I unmuted him, but somebody muted him. Hey, Rue.
Can't you see in the comments he muted him?
No, I can't tell. I just know it was one of my admins.
Oh, shit.
They probably just muted him because we couldn't hear him. I hope he didn't take offense to that. Hopefully he'll come back.
You all took it off where the admins can't kick no more?
No, I have it set to work. All my admins can do everything. They can kick, they can mute, they can bring people up, they can do everything.
Mine only mute.
Yeah, you gotta set it. You gotta go into your settings.
Upgraded, that's all.
Yeah, you gotta go into your settings and you have to.
You haven't updated your phone.
Yeah, if you haven't updated your phone, then update your phone, and then you go into your settings.
Your phone or your app didn't update it.
You go into your phone and then you click. Let me see. Wait a minute. It's not management. It's. Hold on.
First, check your app in your app store.
In my app store?
You go into
if Vigo needs to be updated.
You go into your app. You go into the 3 lines and then you click user. Oh my gosh, that thing drives me crazy. You click users. And when you click users, then you can manage what your admins can do.
Okay, so I will have to go off and go into...
You have to be live.
Okay.
And then when you're live, you click the 3 lines, and then underneath other tools, you click users, and then you can pick what your admins can do. So any of my admins, they can drop people from this panel, they can kick people from this panel, they can mute people, they can bring people up, they can do all that.
Right, because I can still see manage, and it just said only thing it had me under was mute.
He can't do it in your live.
Oh, you can't do it yet? Wait a minute, let me fix it.
No, yeah.
It's probably...
I'm the one who muted voice.
Who said that?
I heard him talk, but it was all I did.
Who said that I did? I can't hear you. I mean, I can't see you. I'm sorry.
How you mute me? How you mute me with
There
my
you
phone
go.
Voice. No, I was trying. Voice. It wasn't. Don't take it offense or anything. You sounded like a robot. You sounded like a robot.
That's why I said my phone died.
Yes.
So that's.
Yada, you have all the powers of the admin. Voice, nobody muted you on purpose. You literally sounded like a robot the whole time you were talking, and I really wanted to hear what you had to say, but I kept saying voice, 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 but you didn't say anything.
Because on my end, nobody was talking.
Yeah, so
it was quiet from everybody.
So your battery probably was like, I said the AI took over your phone. But go ahead and say whatever you were saying because we didn't hear any of it.
Okay, what I was speaking of was because you had said you was talking about hallucinations within the AI. It forgets your format, like the format you asked it at. I always say, what I did, I created a whole framework. What you can do is just create a document that it pulls every day, so it understands instructions, so it won't forget. It's the way I do it to keep it honest and to keep that hallucination to probably a minimum. It don't happen.
So what do you? Well, wait a minute. Let me stop you right there. What do you mean by a document? Like, do I need to upload a PDF or what do you say?
Make a PDF of how you make a specific habit. Make it like why it's in your it's working memory, because that's what's happening. That working memory is being depleted by your further conversation, so it's forgetting the other parts. So when it's something you want it to do, one, say lock this in. I always tell it to lock this in.
I said that, voice. I said make sure you save this.
Wait. That's step one.
Thank you,
Step
Yada.
2 is for you to say. Step 2 is for you to save it. Have it create a document of what you asked it, and then you store that in your library. So, because you have working memory and you have library memory, and you can put that in your ChatGPT library, and it'll access it whenever you need it.
Thank you.
And that's how. Anything you upload to ChatGPT is going to be stored in your ChatGPT. It has to retrieve it, and if you don't tell it to retrieve it before you get started, it's not just going to.
But why should? Well, wait a minute. That's a problem. Why should I have to tell it to retrieve it when I tell it to store it and it says, "Okay, update it to your stored memory"? And if I sit there and tell you, give me the SEO for this video about this thing, it should automatically do that.
No, it's not, because you're talking now. Like I said, working memory, cache, just like the cache on your phone. The cache inside of the AI works for optimization. So it's gonna optimize the conversation. Unless you give it protocols not to do that, you have to tell it not to do that. You see, you just saying, remember this for me, like just this. No, this is why I say.
Well, I almost cussed my ChatGPT out. Like I told him, I said, why do you keep sending me this bullshit when I told you what to do, and you keep sending me this other shit?
Which tier are you using? The $20 tier?
Yeah, just the $20 one.
That's why. Working memory is bigger at the higher tiers.
Well, they got me messed up, man. What the heck?
Exactly. You have bigger.
They gonna snipe us, y'all. Don't let them snipe us.
That's what I learned. That's how I learned to work around the whole issue. Period. So the whole point, because I never have that problem, because it not only gives me what I want, it gives me copy and paste boxes inside of what I want.
Oh, thank you, y'all.
Specifically where I want it. Because sometimes I don't want to copy and paste the whole thing. It's just I want it cut up into certain parts. So I can take certain parts to be researched, dissected, then come back and take the next part to be researched and dissected. See, that's it only stopped happening to me when do you use projects?
No, I just use ChatGPT.
No, I'm talking about in ChatGPT. Do you use projects?
I haven't used nothing except just ChatGPT.
That's why it's forgetting. It's forgetting because it's in a general conversation.
It's forgetting because it's a robot. No, I'm just playing.
No, it's no. And this is why. Because your project files will store everything you do regarding that specific subject.
Oh, so I need to create a project.
Yeah, go into the project files, have that conversation there, and have it stored in that memory. That memory versus your general chat is different. I work in projects all the time because that's the way I can load up all the files I need for that specific project, whether it's research or whatever. And whatever I've been doing, I can keep doing it without the interference. I do the same thing in Claude. I use the same.
I haven't used Claude yet. But it seems cool.
When y'all talk about AI, hey Nas, you feeding it. You feeding the beast, and he gonna know everything and how to do and interact when it's built out.
Feeding
exactly
the
what everybody's doing, because everybody's using AI, but can we honestly say a lot of us is making billions and millions of dollars off of it? Yes, but at the same time, we giving exactly what it wants. All your data, all your thoughts, all your memory. Store this, take this, put this in your database. You know, you prompting it to learn. You prompting it and you giving it all the ammunition that you say how it's going to know about us. That's how it know about us. It knows your every thought. Once you say collect that, put that in the database.
So what's
adding to it?
And I'm not the one complaining about it.
I am.
See, I ain't complaining.
I didn't say you was. I didn't say you were
complaining about it. Because the whole point I even know for a fact is, well, that's fine. I know all the ins and outs of this shit too. Like why people are addicted to certain things. Why you like scrolling on your phone? I know why.
That's dopamine.
Because it's easy. No, it's not. No, it's actually programmed after a slot machine.
It's programmed after a slot machine.
After a slot machine, it's called reward. It's called reward consequence variables. How often you reward a specific behavior can create the dopamine cycle. So therefore, if I put my money in here every time 25 cents and I win $1, it's gonna get boring after a while. If I put in 25 cents and I win, and I may win that $1 every 10, 11, 12, 13 tries. That on that 13th try, my dopamine gonna spike, and I'm gonna feel lucky. Like, yeah, it's ready, and I'm gonna keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. That's exactly what the endless scroll is. The exact proponents of it, and this was invented before AI. This is marketing. This is the way they market shit to you. So when I look at it, I'm like, oh, so if you know what to look for, you can be capable of it. But if you don't, if you can fall into that trap, that's on you too. At what point is the responsibility going to be yours to where you stop playing victim in a world that you know ain't for you? At what point?
Well, I know all I use ChatGPT for is SEO. If you don't know what SEO means, it's search engine optimization. If you're doing any kind of content creation, I mean, it's a good way to use it. That's what I use. It gives you viral titles. It gives you viral unscreened captions. It gives you SEO that, like, if you're on TikTok, for instance, you can put all the SEO words in. You can swipe them to the left so you can't see them. And it helps categorize your videos, which will help you to go viral on the app. So that's what I use it for. And then, like, maybe some basic simple questions, but I don't really use it for like research and stuff like that. Like maybe simple questions or something like that, but I don't really use it like for research.
That's what I use it for, deep research in the agentic side. Like I could do multiple researches simultaneously. I get specific things, and that's what I really get a kick out of with it, especially when you're doing SEO optimization. It works perfectly for that.
Yeah, it's perfect. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna tell you, anybody that's out here, I'll tell you. Some people charge people for this stuff, but I'm not like that. But before Streamer University started, and if you're not familiar with Streamer University, it's Kai Cenat's university for streamers to basically, give them kind of like a leg up and get them out there, and then they do with it what they will. So I thought to myself, okay, let me try something different with my YouTube. So what I did was, the day before Streamer University started, I started clipping. And clipping is basically, capturing specific moments or whatever from certain streamers using search engine optimization or SEO to use your titles, your on-screen captions, your SEO in the description, stuff like that. And so I said, I'm going to just test it. I started with $4.12 in my YouTube account because I haven't really been on YouTube like that. And one day before, I started posting clips. Streamer University was 5 days. So by the 7th day, when it was over, I had already reached almost $170 just from clipping and using ChatGPT for my SEO. That fast. I mean, that might not seem a lot to a lot of people, but for me, and just doing those little tasks of putting in, give me SEO for this video about this, and putting that in there, you know, it does take work, you know, it does take a little time, but it's easy money.
It's worth it. It's worth it at the end of the day.
There's clippers out here that make six figures.
Thank you.
So
now what are they?
They're called clippers. So basically, like,
take clips and shit.
so like on my Twitch, for instance, I don't have ads, so I can. At first, I wasn't using the clip feature on Twitch because I didn't know how to use it. I was just screen recording, and so when I started screen recording and I uploaded the clips that I was using, and I was also using ChatGPT to help me with the SEO and all of that. Yeah. Like, I have at least 7 to 10 videos that have hit 20 to 50,000 views, and that was just off screen recording. And then I finally figured out how to actually clip from Twitch. And when I figured out how to clip from Twitch, the views went up. And I also gained, within those 6 days, almost 500 subscribers. So if anybody wants to grow their YouTube channel, you know, I'm just giving you what I did. And, you know, I don't try to gatekeep information from people because I want everybody to win. So if that's something that you want to do, if you have the time to do it, go for it. Like, seriously, because like there's a lot of money in that. And then I would also suggest this to you: join these people's discords. Like, I'm in DDG's Discord, I'm in Kai's Discord, I'm in I Show Speed's Discord, I'm in Wendy Ortiz's Discord, I'm in there's a couple other Discords that I'm in, and a lot of them offer a section where they call self-promo. And if you're in my Discord, you see I have self-promo. And you can actually post your live streams in there. You can post your Discords in there. You can post everything in there. And that helps draw people to your page if they happen to click on it. They may or may not click on it. But I'm just telling you, I went from $4.12, and let me check it right now. It might be more. I'll tell you what it is. Hold on. It's at $170. It's at $173.
Oh yeah.
Now a lot of people will say, "Oh, that's nothing. That's just $173." But that's $173 that I didn't have. And that's $173 that took me, I probably posted 3 to 5 clips a day over those 5 days of Streamer University, plus the 1 day before, and then a week after. And I'm already from $4 to $173. And I gained over 400 and something subscribers. So I'm just telling you. And I don't clip. I've never clipped before in my life. I don't know anything about it. You know, I've heard about people that clipped. And
what is a clip? Just a snippet of some...
Yeah, like a snippet of the video. So like you're watching the video and you kind of have to watch the video and say, oh, this could be a clippable moment. They might laugh about this. And you have to kind of think of it, because at first I was thinking, you know, what I like. But it's not about what I like at all. It's about what they like. What other people want to see. And that's what I had to get out of at first, because you know, I was thinking, oh, I like this. This is funny. But it's not about me. It's about them. So I would find something, okay, they would like this. This person they really like, especially in Streamer University, they're really giving this person a lot of props. They're getting a lot of views. Let me clip them. So I clipped them. You can go look at my YouTube page. Like, seriously. Napa can even tell you. I clip these people, and
Can you just be clipping this people's stuff?
I just clip it.
You can.
I clip it. I use my SEO. You put titles on screen. You use your SEO for your description. You put your hashtags in there, and you just upload it. And it's hit or miss. You know, some of them, because I didn't delete any of my videos. Like, some of them got like 12 views. But some of them got 50,000 views. Some of them got 25,000 views. Some of them got 3,000. Most of them get over 1,000 views. So
how many views before they actually start paying you?
They start paying you with any views. It doesn't matter how many views. It's just the more views you get, you get paid more.
The YouTube content creator program, they change the rules for that.
Well, as far as I'm already monetized on YouTube, so that could have something to do with it. I don't know. Of course, they're gonna pay you more for long form content, but I haven't gotten to that point yet to where I'm doing that. I'm just clipping right now. I'm clipping like every day. I'm uploading. Like, you could literally go to my YouTube page and look at my YouTube shorts, and you will see. Some of them have 700 views. Some of them have 500 views. Some of them have 800 views. Then there's several that have over thousands views, 50,000 views, 80,000 views. There's a lot of them on there. Like, stuff that you probably wouldn't, stuff that I wouldn't even watch. I'm not going to watch that because I'm not interested in that, but it's not about me.
Yeah, it says 1,000 subscribers for 1,000 and 4,000 watch hours, which it was 3,000 at first. I remember that. Now
Well,
it's 4,000.
Who is this trying to invite me to a PK? Spilly invites you to join. Oh gosh. Hold on, y'all.
It says, and as far as shorts goes, you gotta have 10 million views.
Right, but
within a 90-day span.
I haven't had 10 million views, but I'm already monetized on YouTube. So
yeah, I'm talking about people who not.
Yeah.
Some people who not.
Hey,
For those who
Spilly.
aren't, it would be. I'm like, there's a program you can use, but that you can use too.
I didn't use any. Yeah, I didn't use any program.
I'm talking about for people who want to do clipping.
Oh yeah.
You can do Opus Clips. Opus Clips will take a full video, and it'll make it 100 shorts, and you get to go through all of them and see which one you want and which one looks good. If you need to adjust this some, and you can just take that one. And then once you use it for a while, it'll understand how you do it. So this is how you get these people uploading like 10, 15, 20 reels a day.
Right.
Like people, like they're constantly doing it over and over again because it's so hit and miss. Because the key is to get monetized, and once you get monetized, every little view counts as money.
Right.
So I may spend. So now the whole point is from start to finish. How can I make this as efficient as possible? Everybody, I may not find it entertaining like you said, but somebody else would.
Right.
So the fact that you have so much to choose from, it then will get to filling that pot up little by little, penny here, 20 cents there. What you call it? If you do some shit that people really like movies, TV shows,
right,
shit like that, or Twitch streams and shit, your money will come up pretty fast.
Yeah, because it went fast for me. Like from $4 to what I am now. I mean, that's fast. It hasn't even been a full month.
Think about people who got it kind of automated.
Right.
Like the automated side going. Like they doing numbers. They're making their bread.
Yeah, there's people out here that get millions of views on their clips. And they're probably using those programs like what you're saying. See, I haven't got to that level yet. I'm still learning. So, I had a guy comment on one of my clips and he said, good job or something. And I was like, I'm doing my best. And he was like, keep doing what you're doing. And I was like, I'm just going to keep going. And that's all I can do. I have no idea what I'm doing. I've never clipped people before. I don't know these people. Half of the people, I don't even know them. Some of the people I do actually follow, like a lot of the smaller streamers, I was trying to clip them. And even the smaller streamers that didn't stream at Streamer University, I clipped one of the smaller streamers. I think she held like 70 people in her chat on Twitch, which is still pretty good on Twitch. Most people only hold like 3 people, 4 people in their chat when they first start out on that, like IRL streaming. And this girl, she held like 70 people in her chat, and I clipped her like 4 times, and all of the clips that I clipped of her got over 1,000 views. So apparently I know something, but I don't know what it is exactly that I know. I don't know how to explain it, but you just have to watch and clip. And if you can't get it down to where you can clip it, because on YouTube and Twitch you can clip both places. If you can't get it down to where you can get it to the exact moment that you want to clip, screen record and then crop and edit that stuff out.
Exactly.
Because that's how I started.
That's why. Yeah, and I use what you call it too. I use the way I kind of do it is, if it's something in the video that I want said, I transcribe the video with timestamps. That's what I love about YouTube. YouTube will allow you to open up a separate window and go through the transcript and highlight the part you want, and it'll just loop that part if you wanted to.
Yeah,
Like,
see, I haven't got that far, Voice. I haven't got that far yet. I'm still.
I've been clipping for a while. I've been clipping for not actually the upload, but just the idea of clipping is nothing new. It's very simple. But when you're doing it like on YouTube, you gotta be very specific with how you do it.
It's like you gotta catch it right at the right moment. Like it's so crazy. Like, because when I was doing it at first, I could not catch it on Twitch. I was like, dang, I keep missing the point I wanted to get, or the clip I wanted to get. I was like, what am I doing wrong? So that's why I was like, okay, I'm just gonna screen record, and then I'll just, you know how you can edit your video or whatever, and then I'll just do that. And so I'll show you all though. I can go to my page and show you all. I think I can show you all. I don't know if I can show you. Let me see if I can show you with Spilly being there. Let me see. Share screen. No, I can't. Spilly, you're going to have to PK me back. I'm sorry.
All right. No problem.
Have a great day on purpose.
You too.
Okay. Peace. Okay, so I'll show you. Hold on. Let me find it. Okay, so like the last 2 clips that I posted, they didn't do well, but I'm still not going to delete them because I want to see the analytics. Mr. Eddie, I'm going to mute you for a second because you got a lot of background. I didn't delete them because I want to see my analytics. I want to see where I'm going wrong, what I'm doing wrong. So I'll show you though. Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. Okay, so here's my page. So I started out with 1,400 and something subscribers. Now I'm almost to 800 and something because it's 700 and I think 80. I think that's what it is. So you see these 2 first clips, they only got 24 and 15. Then you see 1.4, 4.4, 1.5, 781, 987, 6.7, 3.2, 1.7, 3.2. This one got 30,000 views. I'm trying to go to the ones where you can see, because it's hit or miss. This one got 6.6 thousand views. This one got 5.9 thousand. That one got 3.1 thousand, 2.3 thousand, 7.5 thousand, 6.9 thousand. And then you see the ones, I keep them there. This is the smaller streamer right here. The girl with the glasses, 1.3 thousand, 1.5 thousand. This one got 23,000, 6.8 thousand, 17,000, 20,000, 14,000, 9.8 thousand, 8.5. That one only got 808 views. This one got 26,000 views. That one got 230 views. If you look, you'll see, like, I don't delete any of them because I want to see it. This one has 44,000 views. So just look at the different views on all of the videos. And then it kind of lets you know what people want to see. So I try to put a few of the videos of me in there, like me, of clipping me, and I noticed they don't want to see that. I tested it. I was like, okay, now I'm gonna start to put some videos of just me, like live on Twitch or whatever, and clip those. They didn't want to see that. So I said, forget that. I don't care. They don't want to see me? Fine. I will post what the heck they want to see.
So do they have a way for AI to tell you what you're doing wrong?
Yeah.
They probably do. I just haven't got to that step yet.
Yeah.
Because
but
you would think you doing something wrong, and it'll probably just be like how you posted it, the time you posted. It probably wouldn't be nothing wrong with the actual content. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, and also when you're posting them, don't just post them on YouTube. Post them on Instagram. Post them on X. Post them everywhere you can post them. Because and TikTok, because your video might get 1 view on YouTube, but might go viral on TikTok.
They need to start combining all of them too, if it's like that.
They're not.
So
they're not, because TikTok don't pay out like it used to. Now, if you got TikTok Shop, and you generate revenue from the platform, it's different.
Girl, I didn't do shit. That's why I was like, you know what? I didn't even trip off of it. I was just like, you know, that's a lesson learned.
I'd have been 3 months.
But
I think that was their way of getting out of paying you.
Yeah, but see, the thing is the video wasn't over a minute. It was only 56 seconds. But I think their AI, because that's what they use to look at the videos, probably thought that it was over a minute, but it wasn't. And so they said, oh, let's remove her from the program immediately. So they removed me.
So wait a minute.
That is no reason. Every video is not going to be a minute long. So that was no. So
all the videos in that program, the video has to be a minute and 1 second. It can't be exactly 1 minute. It has to be a minute and 1 second. If I would have let that video go just a little bit longer.
What's the max it could be?
Oh, it could be the max 10 minutes. But some people have the capability to record like a whole freaking movie on there. I don't know how they get that feature. I guess after you post so much, maybe you get that feature added. But I wasn't that upset because I knew that I wasn't going to get paid for the video because it was under a minute. But it was just the fact of that as soon as I posted the video, like it was like 2 or 3 days later, I got a message saying that they removed me from that program.
Yep.
And I was like, dang.
Did you dispute it?
I disputed it. I sent appeals. I wrote everybody, never got any response from anybody. So now I'm at the point to where do I even want to go back into that program, because you can post videos over there and get brand deals versus the money that they pay you for your views. I don't know who's got that echo. But you can get money over there for like the brand deals. You know, whatever you post over there, if you're using a product or whatever, tag the brand. Make sure you tag the brand, hashtag the brand, all that. Say, you know, I don't have a sponsorship, you know, however you want to word it in your content or whatever over there. And so you can get, hey, Final Boss, so you can get the attention of the brand, you know. So that's what a lot of people do. Like there was a girl over there, she gained 2 million followers in 2 weeks. And it was all because of, now keep in mind, she had been posting for years before this. But it only takes that one video. And she posted another video, which was Thrifting Thursdays. And it blew up. And it changed her life. Like literally, I watched it in real time. And there was this girl, she was a white girl. But the other dude that I watched, he was a black guy. He was a gay black guy. And his stuff went viral too. You know how people say your body's tea? He said body matcha. So that was his phrase. And it went viral. But they literally gained millions. Well, I don't think he's at millions, but she gained millions of followers within 2 weeks and got all kinds of brand deals. And that's where the money's at. The brand deals. Like, yeah, you can get paid off the views for the program or whatever, but the brand deals is where the money's at. She got sponsored to go to Coachella. She didn't have to pay for her flight. She didn't have to pay for her room. She didn't have to pay for her passes. She got sponsored to go to another event, Stagecoach. She didn't pay for her flight, room, passes, nothing.
I'm looking at
it's all different kinds of things.
When you talk about somebody who do brand deals, it's fucking insane. What's the dude named Jordan Howlett? Y'all know who that is?
Jordan who?
Howlett.
I never heard of him.
I never heard of him. You've seen him before, I guarantee. He's the one that tries shit, and if it's good, he take his glasses and he throw them off.
Oh, yeah, I know him. Yeah, he get paid off hella brand deals.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hella brand deals.
he started just by giving away recipes that pretty much you can go online and Google.
Yep. He gave away so many recipes. Yep. And if you notice, a lot of those creators, when they do their videos, they're not even over a minute long because they don't care about that.
It's actually his last video. I'm looking at it. It's 29 seconds.
Right, because they want the brand deal over the freaking pays per view. It's more money.
Yeah.
If you get a brand deal from Coca-Cola versus a freaking TikTok pay per view video, I'll take a brand deal from Coca-Cola any day.
Yeah, that's why I talk about people when I use AI. Like, bro, you know you can use AI.
All right, y'all, I'm getting off here. I've been on here for a while. I hope you learned something. I hope you have a great day on purpose. Tune in for the next live. I'll be streaming the game or maybe reacting. I didn't post any clips today, but please check out my clips on YouTube. My link is in the bio. Make sure you follow me on all platforms. My name is Unity. Have a great day on purpose.